What's up? It's your girl TB. You bitches ready for part 2? Cause it it took me a while to even make this video because so much other stuff has been. Now look at this. It's so damn nosy, y'all. Go on about yours. It's so much on a daily basis that happens with a Gemini. Like, you gotta keep up, right? So first of all, we was at home and we was watching YouTube, and the related videos come up, or what you've come up, while my video in front of him come up. He don't even know I have a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I just keep that discreet and on the low. Why it come up and it says, want to know about a Gemini? And he looks and I'm like, I have a YouTube channel. I've had it for a while. I said, it's a really good video. It's nothing bad. So he was like, what the fuck? So when I do make this video, I'm going to put it out, but it'll be private very soon. And to my day ones, all of my girls, you know who you are, I will unprivate it for you. But this is about to be some juicy shit. And I share my information with you because I'm human. I'm not above the law, okay? I'm human, and you girls have shared so much with me. I'm not a fake bitch. So I'm not going to sit up there and act like nothing happens to me. Now, previously to this Gemini, I was bossed up. Dudes was kissing my ass. I was running shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my phone always ringing. I'm hanging up. Now, I didn't care. But I have met my match, and I have a run for my money. And you know, unfortunately, you know, you can give advice, but sometimes you really can't take it. I know a lot about Taurus men, but this Gemini man is driving me fucking nuts. So here we go. So after I'm feeling all these weird things, but he's home, I started making, like, I have a calendar, and all the nights that he stayed home, I would mark it in orange, and the nights that he didn't, it would just stay empty. So the calendar was like maybe once or twice a month he would go home. Cause you live with me now. We're grown as fuck. What do you mean you go home? So he would go home or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. And like I said in my previous video, I really couldn't sleep when he would go home. So we're doing our thing. We're kind of in love, you know what I'm saying? But he's like emotionally unavailable. He's there, but then he's not there. He's like physically there, but like either he's on the phone playing his game, or he's probably, I don't know, on some app looking for a chick. I really don't know what's going on at this point. So the relationship is moving. Like, I'm cooking for him, because at first he didn't even like my food, because I think he was, now that I know so much, he had just got out of a relationship and he was used to somebody else. He left somebody. So everything's going good. Like, we're still doing our thing. We're going out. You know, we're in a full-blown relationship. That's daddy. You know, that's my baby. And I'm his baby. And, you know, we just been rocking like that. Except for the fucking whole tendencies. Like, the turning your phone down and the never, and just being weird about shit. So, the phone. So I didn't find a phone. He had his old phone. Now, before he met me, he never locked his phone, because he was checking girls. Like, if you go through my phone, it's a rat. Woo, 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 woo. But if you leave me, if I go through your phone, then let it be a rat then. Because you can go through my phone and you won't find anything. But why I can't go through your phone? So anyway, so it's this damn phone just sitting there. It had been sitting there for like a week or two. So I'm looking at it like, I just didn't think nothing of it. The screen was cracked. It was super old. And one morning he was like, I was listening to an old song of mine or something. You can listen to it if you want to. And I'm like, okay. So I go through his phone because I'm trying to listen to something. And voila, I see old text messages. I see a call log. I just see social media, Gmail. His whole life has opened up. Now, when I first seen it, I went through the text messages. It was so many different females in there. I was like, I'm talking about, I just literally, like, my soul wanted to, like, leave my body, because I'm like, I'm talking about, I just wanted to fucking die. Okay, I'm like I couldn't even move, and I'm just like, I'm talking about, I was like going crazy until I looked at the date, and it said 2017. So I'm like, seriously, y'all, I was going through it. So I looked at the date, and then I'm just like, okay, but the amount of notorious whoring was so bad. So, you know what? I took a lot of screenshots. This man was literally talking to, and this is no exaggeration because I have it. I took all the screenshots. I know the girls by name. I don't give a damn. I'm going through. If you're able to go through somebody's phone, and I went through it, it was from like January to June or June through January, you can know a lot about them. You can know their whole life just from who they text, what they're doing, what they're saying. He had a main girlfriend at this time, right? I had actually felt sorry for the bitch because I'm like, damn. Like, so I was able to read 6 months worth of their relationship text. Nothing like our text. Nothing like our text. I'm like, that he didn't like this damn girl at all. I was like, let's say her name is Tisha. So I'm like, damn, poor Tisha. I started getting visible, like angry at how the amount of cheating on her and dogging this girl. Like, this man literally in one day would have conversations with 3 different chicks. After he would sleep with one of these girls, so the first week, the second week, everything would be cool, woo, woo, woo. Then when he sleeps with them, because they're into the conversation heavy, like, I miss you, babe, good morning, what you doing, let's meet up. He taking people out for drinks, they kicking it. But once he slept with them damn girls, the text will look a whole lot different. The text will be like, I'm busy, what's up? Can't talk right now, what's up? And that's how I'm talking about, he didn't discriminate either. I'm talking about from 25 to 50, like, I'm talking about he had so many females in that phone. It was ridiculous. And all, is it concurrent? All at the same time during this relationship with this girl. Let me read y'all one. But this girl was like confessing her love and like, you not home and why you not here and you're a really shitty boyfriend and you don't do nothing for me and you don't answer my calls and you always mad at me. Over and over again. It was never, I think it was one I love you text. I'm talking about he wasn't giving the girl nothing, just really was not showing up and out for her. If you gotta do that over and over again, that man does not like you. If you gotta do that for so long, that man is not into you. I'm just gonna read one to give you guys an example. Now, this is the relationship that he was in. Not counting the 50 chicks, damn near. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but all the women that he slept with, when she was begging for his attention, when she was begging for his time, when she was begging to go somewhere with him, when she was in his phone confessing her love, he wasn't paying that damn girl no attention, and they lived together, okay? They lived together. Like, this was her man. They lived together. So, let me read you guys one of the relationship texts. And so I'm thinking, like, damn, if he'll do this to her, he's definitely been cheating on my dumb ass. Like, because he could just do it so smooth. He was talking to an ex. He was talking to a new girl. He was meeting new girls. He was sleeping. I was like, oh my fucking gosh. How do you even have the energy to fuck this many girls? So are you addicted? Like, what's going on? So let me see. Let me read it again. One of them was just like, I don't want chips. I want fucking consideration. I want a man I can fucking depend on, that can hold me and already knows what I want. Without me saying anything or reminding him. I want not to be called out my name, not to be disrespected. I have no patience for your disrespectful ass. You don't care about my feelings. You're not the man I met. These were her texts for like 6 months, like back and forth. Since the only thing you care about is your games, gambling, and music that you don't do anything about, let that shit keep you warm. I'm done. What I don't want disrespect. I'm not people. I'm supposed to be your woman. But you want a little yes bitch. Go find her if you haven't already. I asked for something 3 days ago and you didn't even bring it. Like, he was just treating this girl. You want to twist shit. You want to be mad. I find it funny that you still on BS. Being garnished. They went through it. He just was not there. He did not show up and show out for this girl at all. She said, I guess we back to being in an immature relationship. You want to take off in the middle of the night. So I guess I play the worried girlfriend. Oh, well, hope you're having a ball. I'm over you and your BS that comes along as your woman. You can keep it. Da-da-da-da. And he would say something like, sorry, baby. Like but meanwhile, oh my fucking God, y'all. I don't think I could, because I can't really show y'all. Let me see. Like, it's so many girls that this man was talking to at one time that it is ridiculous. So that's just hers. I'm just going to give y'all a screenshot of how we have no idea how men are until I went through this phone. Now, after I went through this phone, I lost a lot of respect because, number one, I'm thinking, if you did her like that, this is who you are. That was only 2017. This is 2019. That was only a few years ago. So this is who you are. You're a notorious fucking hoe. But then our relationship wasn't like that one. And this is another thing. A man can treat you like stone cold crap, but show up for that next girl, treat her good, be there for her, pull up, pay her bills, everything. And you sat there all that time being played. You gotta be smart and get the fuck out of a relationship if you feel something and if you feel like that is not the relationship for you. Let me see something. So I'm gonna go up here and just show you guys. Oh, wait. Just give you a glimpse so you can understand what I'm talking about and why my heart dropped, because who knew that men can talk? Okay, so look at this. These are all different people, all different girls, all in the 6 months. These are just screenshots of the text. I went through it fast. That's like 30. That's a lot of fucking women. And I'm just like, damn. Now, all men are like this, not like this. I didn't think my ex was cheating. So anyway, so after that, I really couldn't tell him I went through his phone, but I just looked at him differently. Like, you are a fucking monster, dude. Like, wow. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, it was just, you might think your dude's talking to like one girl or maybe two, but just to have such girl, I told y'all this was gonna be deep. So that happens. We steady going through our relationship. Then I started noticing some of the things that she said was kind of how I was starting to feel. Like, okay, it's Friday and Saturday. You want to go home on a Friday or Saturday? Or why haven't you pulled up lately and been like, come on, baby, let's go outside. Let's go kick it. Like, I think Geminis get bored easily. So I just started feeling like, damn, like, I just used that phone against him. And even though I don't feel like that stuff happened to me, I felt like it could potentially happen to me. So I started becoming distant. I started hanging with my girls more. When a dude offered me their number, I kind of took it and was like talking to dudes because I just didn't know where I stood or where it just became fucking insane. So I didn't even think he cared like this, but once I started disappearing, he drew closer to me and would like blow up my phone, and like I just stopped answering, and I even disappeared, one night. Like, I just cut my phone off and he just called over and over and over again. I turned it on at like 5:30 in the morning. He called at 5:30. Like, he just became like, and I was just like, am I doing this because of what, judging him on his past in 2017? But I'm like, no, you're doing it because of the way you feel. Like, you're doing it because you seen that. I seen the kind of person that he could be. So I started acting a damn fool. Okay? I started acting a damn fool. I just started being like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and end this because he has the ability to break my fucking heart because I am not only in love, in stone cold bone love with the dude. So I just started backing up. And that didn't work with him because he's a fucking bully. And men can do it, but they don't want you doing nothing, okay? And I was like, I refuse to sit in the crib and beg somebody over and over again without me doing what the fuck I need to do. So I started becoming distant. I started becoming fresh again because you'll lose yourself getting dressed, just doing me. Then we started talking, and I was like, you're going to have to tell me the truth. I was like, I need to really know what the fuck is going on. Like, I feel like you cheating on me, and if you can't be honest with me, I said, if you got a side chick, let me know. Like, let me know what's going on. So he was like, okay, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Gave me some watered down ass version saying, hey, when I met you, I had something going on. And I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean when you met me, you had something going on? Because when I met you, I asked you, were you single? And you said, absolutely. You said, yes, you are single. And then I even put it a different way. I said, hey, is there any woman out there that thinks that you're her man? And he said, nope. He said, no. No. So, and the way he just started, like, we've moved into a loft together. Like, so the way it happened, I would never think nobody is around or that you have no woman, except when you go home. But every dude I've kicked it with has their own crib. That's not nothing new. You got your own place, you got your own place. So I can't stop that, okay? So I go through his phone. I'm kind of judging him from his phone. I'm reading it. I'm like, whoa. Oh my God. So what happened after the phone call? So after the phone call, this is like 5 months into it, 6 months into it. But I know one thing, for 3 days, when I had that phone, I would lock that door. I damn near had some popcorn and a glass of wine. I was going through that phone from the ins and outs. He's not dirty. He's not weird. He's not creepy. All he does is fuck with bitches. I'm just like, oh my God. So you can learn so much. And I just learned so much about him. Like, he loves his family, but he didn't give a fuck about the woman that he was with. And he didn't care about none of all of those girls that he slept with. So he made his little fake confession that he had somebody. He didn't say somebody. He said he was dealing with something. I was like, well, who do you love? Like, what's going on? What's going on? He was like, just know that I had something going on before I met you. Now, I felt fucked up because I asked you and you lied. Because if you would have said when I first met you, oh, I got a little something going on, I probably would have went out on a date with you, but I would have never took you in as my man, got you all on my Instagram and kicking it like that. So this is 18 minutes. This is why I made a part 2. So after that, I'm still kind of feeling something in my stomach, but at the same time, he's showing up and showing out for me. He loves me and I love him. I get a phone call the day before Thanksgiving. Bitch. I get a phone call the day before Thanksgiving. Now, let me rewind. So, I wind up... so his phone, he was playing... He plays this betting game. So, his phone was sitting there, and I slid down. I seen him actively texting a chick. So, I wrote the number down, and I text the chick, and I was like, you know what's really good? She never texts me back. So I texted him. I said, I hope you know that I text her. And if you are doing anything, you know, it's clear. Fuck you. Let's fucking break up. So he makes some excuses. Make a long story short, I got back with him. But he knows that I'm capable of going to his phone and calling people. So after that, I'm just turned off. I'm devastated. I'm irritated. Because the man that I lay with every night was texting someone. That broke loyalty, that broke trust. And then I'm confused because I never had a man do so much and show me how much he cares and kiss me and hug me and be my everything like he has. Not even my Taurus. So I get a phone call the day before Thanksgiving. And This video is going to go on private. So if you see this, you're going to have to watch it really fast because it's going to go on private. But here is the phone call. And I'm not scared to share this with you guys because you share stuff with me, and plus it is what the fuck it is. So where is this phone call at? Is it on my audio? I think it's on my... Oh my God. Should I just play I need to play the audio toward the end, but let me see if y'all can hear this. This is going to be a long video. Who did I send it to? You guys. I need to go find this audio. I wish I could pause this video, but I can't. The audio. Wait. Girls, wait. Men. Sweetie. I'm looking, y'all. What did I do with this? Dang it, I'm just going through one of my homegirls texts. I was texting. Okay. Oh, it's so much more to tell. Hold on. Wow. Where is this? Oh, you know what? Let me go by the date because it was okay. Here we getting closer, y'all. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. The closer I get to you. Okay, let's see. Oh! All right, let's see. Oh! Oh! Where's the audio? Okay, so it's the day before Thanksgiving. How many minutes? Come on now. And I'm going to play it on the... Now, I want you guys to understand, this man has been active in my life every day, showing up, showing out. This is my baby. I make him breakfast. I make him dinner. I go to his job. We are in a very, 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 very fucking active ass relationship. Where's the fucking audio? Fuck. I do not want to do a part 3. Did I send it to her on the other phone? You gotta be fucking kidding me if I sent it on the other phone. God dang it! Because it's on the phone that I'm recording on. Oh, shoot. Let me see. Let me put in audio. Sorry, you guys, but it's so fucking juicy. Audio. Okay, here we go. I said this. Oh, here we go.
Woman to woman, we don't have to be mad at each other. Aren't you his ex?
Thank you. I just needed to confirm because you're lying. So I just needed to confirm that he is with somebody and he's lying.
So how did you get my number?
Oh, I have a really good job and I can cross-trace everything. So that's
Let me start over because I got a text.
Got it.
Okay,
But
listen
you're
to
his
this.
ex, right?
Now, this is a girl calling my motherfucking phone, y'all. Okay?
Woman to woman, we don't have to be mad at each other. Aren't you his ex?
Thank you. I just needed to confirm because you're lying. So I just needed to confirm that he is with somebody and he's lying.
So how did you get my number?
Oh, I have a really good job and I can cross-trace everything. So that's how I got it.
Got it. But you're his ex, right?
Yep, I'm his ex. That's what he told you. Yep, that's what I am. I'm his ex. He probably told you I'm crazy.
No, he never brought you up. He never brought up another woman to me. He's never brought another...
How would you know I'm his ex then?
Because I went through his old phone one time and I saw your name. But I don't know who you are. I just read y'all text before. And your name's Sonya. You was with him a few years ago, right?
Fuck!
Damn it. No, I'm his ex then.
Because I went through his old phone one time and I saw your name. But I don't know who you are. I just read y'all text before. And your name's Sonya. You was with him a few years ago, right?
Okay, if that's what he no.
So how can you currently be with him and he's been living with me for like 7 months?
Yeah, that's what I figured. Something's going up because I'm not living with him. He was just living with me a year ago. So
he called you back to get back with you, or what happened? I mean,
he didn't call me back to get back with me. There's never been a reason why we weren't together. Where I was just in transition of buying a house. And I moved out, and he moved. Supposedly, he was supposed to be living with his sister. But that's neither here nor there, girl. I'm good. Like, I haven't seen the boy in like a few weeks.
Ain't even seen him.
I'm wondering why he's been playing games, talking about, he's been busy and all that shit. Ain't nobody that fucking busy. If I was a big deal in your life, you would have made time. And now I understand why he hasn't been making.
Dang, I don't like that this, y'all hear that? This girl is slow. You haven't made this man breakfast or dinner or nothing. But you thought y'all never broke up. And this is how a woman can be tricked. Some women are cool with seeing a man once or twice a month. And you convince yourself that this is your man. Meanwhile, he has a whole home that he's taking care of. Like, so it's just, you don't call me. Y'all gonna listen to the rest of the call. You don't. And then, who calls someone and admits that they haven't seen him and that the dude's playing games and he's never around? It's just crazy. Okay, let me finish.
That's what he knows.
So how can you currently be with him and he's been living with?
Because I'm not living with him. He was just living with me a year ago.
So he called you back to get back with you, or what happened? I mean,
he didn't call me back to get back with me. There's never been a reason why we weren't together. Where I was just in transition of buying a house, and I moved out, and he moved. Supposedly, he was supposed to be living with his sister, but that's neither here nor there, girl. I'm good. Like, I haven't seen the boy in like a few weeks. And I've been wondering why he's been playing games, talking about, he's been busy and all that shit. Ain't nobody that fucking busy. If I was a big deal in your life,
Fuck, man.
I'm into one.
Oh, okay, you guys. I don't know how.
Other woman to me.
I was just in transition of buying busy and all that shit. Ain't nobody that fucking busy. If I was a big deal in your life, you would have made time. And now I understand why. He hasn't been making time. So I'm sorry. I apologize. You can move on.
You don't have to apologize, and you don't have to seem smart or anything like that. I'm not throwing shade at you, but we've literally been together for 7 months. So I don't understand how you thought you guys were together. I'm just a little confused because he was lying to you.
You didn't realize when he wasn't coming home at night and where he was staying. Where was he telling you he was at?
So he's spending at your house maybe once a month. Because I don't play that shit. Yeah, honey. I have every day that he's ever spent the night. I know exactly when.
Okay. Well, maybe you need to check your calendar.
I don't have to check it. I don't understand how a woman could think she has a man and he's been laying at least 28 days a month he's home. So how? Okay, so how is he with you? I just don't get it.
I'm over it. So it doesn't matter.
Did you tell him I called your phone?
Nope, I told him that I have your number and I know he's fucking with somebody else and to let me go and leave me alone. That's what I told him.
Wow, this is shocking. This is something else.
It shouldn't matter. Didn't you just bring him lunch on Friday?
I just made him breakfast this morning. We just fucked. This is my man. What don't you get? We've been together for 7 months. He knows my family. I went to his family's house. Like.
So you met all his sisters and them?
Yes. For his mother's birthday, I was there. I've been around him for 7 months.
He invited me to his mother's birthday party. So when I just contacted, he decided to take you. Okay?
Which is fine. This is not a competition. What I'm saying is.
No, it's not a competition. I'm telling you that we don't need to talk anymore. I needed the information. I need to confirm that you are nothing with True, and it's over with.
It's over with for you. So good luck if you still want him. Good luck if you still want him. You couldn't be with him. That's what I'm saying. Because what kind of woman is so convinced to think she got a man and you don't even see that boy? That boy being, I pop up at his job whenever I want to. He comes here anywhere. What? How do you really think that's your man? You're slow.
Yep, I am.
Very.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too.
Y'all heard that? I'm not immune to the bullshit, okay? Never in my wildest dream would I ever think that anything like this could happen to me, okay? But it could happen to anybody. Now, unfortunately, for that girl, she's in love. I feel like she's in love. She's holding on to hope. She's holding on to maybe history, because so that next day, like, we're beefing. A man would rather dip out of the whole situation after they're caught up, because now they have to worry about what you're gonna do. Now they have to worry about, are you gonna leave their ass? Now they have, like, dang, she knows about this. They'd rather just tap out and go. He was blaming me. He was saying that I'm the one that called her, since I had called previously. He, the next day was Thanksgiving. We didn't see each other for Thanksgiving. That was the first day. No, he did come for Thanksgiving. He came later that night. But I didn't bring it up that night. I was like, hey. And he was like, hey. You know, he looked like a little lost puppy dog. He was scared as fuck. We had a really good night that night. The next day, we had a really good night. But even though I was trying to hold it inside, we're going to talk about this, motherfucker. Okay? We're going to talk about this because you have been lying. I felt betrayed. I felt just devastated. You know what I'm saying? This has been my friend. This has been someone who protects me, provides for me, my confidant, my companion, just my baby, just my everything. You know what I'm saying? And he was being a sneaky little fucking bastard. So about a few days later, I just couldn't take it no more. The Cardi B thing had happened, and I made a video. I was so fucking pissed that day. I made a video, and I was so upset about Offset texting a girl right next to Cardi B that I exploded that day. I just couldn't take the wholeness of men no more. So he had asked me to bring a charger up to his job. So I brought a charger up to his job, and he got in like, what's up, baby? We kissed, and before he got out, I grabbed him, and I was like, we need to talk. Who the fuck is this? What is going on? Come to find out, the girl that I felt sorry for, when I went through his phone, she has been around for 8 years, okay? She is the worst, I'm sorry, kind of girl, because she will go through anything and let this man do anything. I don't think she has kids. She's just been around for 8 years. I'm not the only relationship he's been in. He's been in a relationship in the background. I think he leaves her a lot. I think that she just will always be there in hopes that he will one day come to her. Now, they lived together before they was in a relationship, but it's no way your man just leave and move in and build a life with somebody else and you think that that man loves you. Because there's no way I wouldn't be able to see him for even a day and it won't be a wrap in my mind. Because you break us up. If you leave me for a day and don't give a fuck what I'm doing or call me or check on me, we're not together. So every day, this is an active relationship where both people are involved. So, and I say women like that are the worst because where's the self-esteem? Now, obviously, he's called her. He's been over there. Like, she probably hasn't seen him in a few weeks, but she's seen him. Because she's not holding on to absolutely nothing, but she is holding on to barely a string. If we don't get married, she'll be there in the background, even when he has a full-blown wife. She's probably the type that's never going nowhere. Now, she did say something like, I told him to just let me go. Men like that. They like to have somebody there that no matter what they do, that girl is going to be always there. Now, another part of this is this woman is extremely unattractive. And I think that has a really big part to play in it. Like, she's unattractive to the point where I wish she was pretty. Because when I seen how unattractive she was, it kind of made me lose respect for him. Because you're using this girl and you're playing on her insecurities because of it. I think she got a banging body though. So for Thanksgiving, I go over to my kids' people house because we're beefing. Why their auntie tell me that she seen him a month ago but didn't want to tell me with this chick, and she was like, girl, and she was so ugly. But that doesn't matter, because after years and years of being with somebody, you don't see how they look no more. All that he's seen in his mind is that this girl has been down for him and she's not going nowhere. She has showed extreme loyalty to the point of no return. I don't know if she's been with him through ups and downs, or she's bought him stuff, if she done took penitentiary chances for him. But either way, I still feel sorry for her, because if you've been there for 8 years, why is he not in your bed at night? Why is he not checking on you? Why is he not there for you? Why is he disappearing? Why has he built a life with somebody else? And why the fuck are you still holding on? Why are you still holding on? Now, she has way much more invested than me. And honestly, I don't think that's where he was when he went home a few nights a month. It was, it's a new relationship, and I just feel like he was a fucking hoe. That conversation right there, after that, our relationship has been the best it has ever been, except in the beginning. We now have a pure understanding, because guess what, girls? It's no more going home. If you go home, we are officially friends. He's been home with me. We've been just like the best of friends, watching movies, texting. All of the things that I felt in the beginning with the void and things like that are no longer there. I feel like that he has something on his chest and a lot on his back, because sometimes a man will feel loyal to a woman that shows them loyalty, even though he couldn't have been that damn loyal, because who's holding this girl at night? I get held at night. I get told I love you through the night. I get kissed at night. I get bomb-ass sex at night. Meanwhile, she's lonely. Now, I'm not protecting this fucking creep, okay? I'm not. And if it seems like it, I don't give a damn what you guys think. I'm just glad that I found out. I'm just glad that she called. Because when she called, he was about to leave me, because I told you I had turned up. I was like, I'm out. And maybe what she should have did was probably get a life and let him know that she would leave. I was out. It was to the point where I went, like, it was some physical shit that went on, because I was ready to go. Like, I was just like, I'm done. And once a man knows that they can lose you, and that you're not going to stand there and be a fucking doormat, they get their minds right. We had an amazing Christmas. We're just building a really, really good life. Now, in the back of my mind, do I fucking trust him? Fuck no, not really. I'm just taking it like a day at a time, but the way he's home and the way he comes straight after work, the way we cook, the way we talk, everything that we do, he stepped up his game as a man. I think the first 3, 4, 5 months, he was just still used to the pattern of doing what he does, because he had a girl that would sit at home and take it. Now, I told you, motherfuckers, this is going to be juicy. Yes, I feel like you got to know what you're dealing with, and you have to be able to move forward. But I'm going to tell you something. I would never be with a man that I don't see for weeks. I would never be with a man that can't hold me at night. I would never be with a man that is not caring what's happening to me on a day-to-day basis in my life. I would never be with a man who's not walking through that door when dinner's ready, okay? So, with that being said, if you motherfuckers are fucking with a Gemini, or, you know, any man for that matter, people have a past and they have a history